It is 7 o'clock on this Friday morning. Great to have you with us as we're getting ready to start our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube and also on Twitter as well. So you can join us this morning. And we'll just kind of hang out today talking about the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, I thought you were getting ready for your birthday. That's what I thought you were going to say.
Oh,
It's
well,
Ken's birthday tomorrow.
it is. Yep. Another day.
You're going to have your party, though,
On
tomorrow or
Sunday.
Sunday? Sunday. Okay.
Got to
All right.
bale hay tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to bail on your birthday.
That's right. Oh, I'll be all tied up. Sorry. Yes. So, but yeah, it's going to be great. And also heard from Doreen, who's also a September 5th-er.
Wow. Happy
Yes.
birthday, Doreen.
Yeah.
We're glad you're with us this morning.
That's right. So thanks for the birthday wish as well. Anyway, so we want to hear what you're doing this weekend. What's the plans for the Labor Day weekend? Maybe if you've got something special that you like to cook on the grill or in the smoker or in the oven, whatever the case might be. What is it?
Our phone number, 800-221-9356, or you can also comment when we're on our live streaming
That's right.
Facebook mid-morning coffee break.
Yeah, that's right. Thing, Mabob Doohickey. Yes. So we hope that you'll stick with us. It's 7:01 with Third Day. Here is King of Glory on Moody Radio. Oh, how's everybody doing this morning?
It's a Friday.
Yay.
Hey, so you know you're tired when you wake up and you're walking around like this, the house going, where's my phone?
You did that?
Yeah, that's what I was doing this morning. I was walking around the house with this in my hand going, where's my phone?
Oh, boy.
And then I realized, I looked down, oh, I've got it in my hand. Anyway, it started out to be a really slow brain morning.
Thanks, Lori, for the happy birthday wish. Appreciate it. Yeah, so what is everybody doing?
Yeah. You can put right there in the comments section what you're doing this weekend for Labor Day. What's your favorite cake, Ken, for your birthday?
So my daughter, I got a text yesterday. My daughter and my wife were on their way to the store. And she asked me, what kind of cake do I want? I said, well, I like ice cream cakes, but I also like German chocolate cake with the frosting on it with the coconut in it.
Oh, yum.
You know?
That is so good.
So I think that's what they're going to make. And then
Okay.
we're going to make some homemade ice cream from our cream from our cow.
That is going to be so yummy. Homemade ice cream on German chocolate cake. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it does. Can't wait. All right, let's take a phone call here. Good morning, Moody Radio. Who's this?
This is Carolyn.
Hey,
Hi,
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm celebrating my daughter's birthday Sunday.
You are?
That's really
Yes.
neat.
Well,
They're
good.
camping out at Scott County.
Okay.
That is such
So
a
we're gonna
pretty
go out
area.
there.
Yeah. I
Gonna-
just was there the other last weekend for the first time, and it is gorgeous.
I know. So, but it sounds good. I had to kind of celebrate my uncle's or my sister's, but his is kind of a little more difficult because there'd be more people there in a crowded area, and I just wanted to stay away from that.
Oh,
So.
sure. Yeah.
But I have a comment on Alexa. You know, she said to pay for your gas. I want her to pump my gas.
I can hear her say now, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I mean, I hate pumping gas.
I'm right up there with you, Carolyn.
We still have a place
Well,
in
they-
we still have a place
well,
in Kiwani that will pump it for you.
Right. My husband does. Thank God he can still do it. So.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Carolyn,
Okay,
thanks for
you're kind
calling.
of fading in and out, so I'm going to let you go.
All
You
right.
guys have a good weekend and
You-
happy birthday, Ken.
Thank you, Carolyn. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So Heidi is going to be apple orcharding in Gays Mills, Wisconsin, and popcorn and cheese stores too. Oh, Heidi, that sounds like a perfect fall
Yeah,
weekend
it does.
activity.
That sounds fun.
Wow, really nice.
Jordan's taking advantage of being off on Monday. He's having 2 lunches.
Double lunch.
That's right. At 2 different places, I think, because I talked to him earlier.
Oh, really?
I think he's having at 2 different restaurants.
Oh, my.
Way to go, Jordan.
Huh.
Man after my own heart. right
I
there.
wonder why that is. Did he tell you why he's going to have 2?
It was early. I can't
Okay.
remember. I think it's a special occasion.
Ah, cool.
Third day, King of Glory on Moody Radio 705 on a Friday morning. It is Ken and Deb here. We're also doing the mid-morning show coffee break as we stream live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And so you can join us there and share with us maybe what you're doing this weekend, or maybe you've got something special you're going to be, looking forward to cooking, anything like that. And so Heidi had mentioned she's got a glorious weekend.
Oh, apple orcharding in Gays Mills, Wisconsin,
Uh-huh.
and popcorn and cheese stores, too. I mean, that just sounds like a fall festival.
It
to
sure
me.
does. So for someone who's not up on the apple orcharding, is Gays Mills, Michigan like a hot spot for doing that, or is this a special spot, Heidi? I don't know. I was just wondering if that's like, because we have like Tanner's around here,
Right, mhm.
which is kind of a special, event place to go to. But is this a special place like that, or I'm just curious?
I don't even know where Gays Mills is in Wisconsin.
I don't know.
I'd
either.
have to look it up on the map.
Yeah.
They still have those things.
Yes, they do. They also have them on your phone too, Deb.
That's true. I know. But there's nothing like taking out your atlas and going to W and looking at the whole state.
Yeah.
Right there in front of you.
It is.
I've got one of those at home. You
Yeah,
can go to
they're-
any state and look up.
Yep, it's very cool.
Hmm
You learn new stuff.
It's old school, but it works.
That's true.
I'm old school and I work.
So what are you doing this weekend? Let us know. You can call or text us 800-221-9356.
Oh, picking apples. Isn't it wonderful? Thinking about fall activities you love. Picking apples is one of those fun things where you can.
Making caramel apples is
Oh.
fun too.
I have never made a caramel.
You've never made a caramel apple?
I don't think I've made a caramel apple.
Really?
No. I've bought them and
Yeah.
I've eaten them.
So I don't know if they still have them or not, but they used to have these kits that you could get to make caramel apples, and they had the caramel cut in a circle. And so you'd take your apple and you would wrap this caramel circle over the apple, and then I think you would microwave it or something like that for a period of time. Then you had a stick, and you put the stick down inside of it, and you have your caramel apples. And it was good. I remember we used to do that. Then of course my mom was old school, so she would take the caramel and melt it down, and then we'd dip them in and make our own and put it on wax paper.
Well, there's a candy place in Moline
Yeah.
that makes
What place is that, Deb?
beautiful caramel apples. Largo Marchino's.
Yes. See, we're on Facebook now. We can do that.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, they make just the most beautiful caramel apple. So yummy.
Mm.
Oh,
Now they have some places make like different flavored ones too. They'll have like a bright red one which maybe has some cinnamon in it or something like that. Oh yeah.
they're hard for me to eat. I have to cut them up
Yeah.
and grind them in a. No, I don't. I have to grind them yet.
Yeah, but I can see that though, cutting
Yeah,
them up.
yeah, cutting
It's
them
easier,
up.
easier to eat.
The ones, you buy here in town are so big. I
Yeah.
mean, it's enough to feed a whole family.
Here we go, folks. We're gonna have our apple for dinner.
Oh, but that brings such good memories, and all the different cheeses that they have in Wisconsin too. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That just sounds so wonderful, Heidi. Oh, Charlotte, home football game with band
for
and Big
band.
Daddy Weave. They're having a football game. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Must be in Iowa.
It is 7:09. Good morning. It is Ken and Deb here. Thanks for being along with us. So I think Heidi's with us this morning. All right, Heidi. So you're going to update us on where this place is at?
Hi, good morning. Yeah, I am. It's about 2.5 hours from the Quad Cities.
Okay.
It's up around Fenimore and Kickapoo and Gaze Mills, and there's a little popcorn store. Well, it's not little; it's enormous. This popcorn store has got all kinds of. It's like a Hallmark store, but it's popcorn.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's really cool.
Wow.
And if I can find my pictures, I'll send you pictures of all of it. But anyway,
Okay.
in Gaze Mills, I have an orchard that I heard about 15 years ago, and I've been going every year. For the most part, I've missed a couple, but I've been going every year for my Honeycrisp apples.
Okay.
And once I had the Honeycrisp, I can't eat in the different apples. So they're just so wonderful. So anyway, I got notification yesterday that the Honeycrisps are ready starting today. And I'm very excited, so I'm heading up that way. This will be the first year I go alone.
Okay.
My kids are scattered to the wind, so they don't want to be with Mom anyway, so whatever. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the trip, and it's wonderful. You don't pick your own apples. It's a huge open-air kind of market in a
Oh, neat.
Butler building.
Uh-huh.
Very
But
cool.
they have apple cider donuts. They have bakeries. They have stores. They have canned goods. I mean, it's just one after the other, after the next. You know, it's like a drive that you go through, and you go down these country, Wisconsin hilly roads, and definitely I have to take my GPS because every year I forget where I'm at. So anyway, it's just a wonderful trip, and then I get the Wisconsin cheeses in Fenimore, and they've got a big, huge mouse called Igor that's right outside of the building. So if I take pictures again this year, I'll shoot you some pictures.
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
do that.
thanks, Heidi.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds
but
like a
it's-
fun
it's-
trip.
Oh, it's wonderful, and it's just beautiful. The overlooks are gorgeous.
Mm.
I may in Balltown and eat at Bright Box, which is the oldest actual bar. Well, it's a restaurant, but the oldest bar west of the Mississippi.
Okay.
So it's really cool. It's like a renovated library it's just beautiful.
Huh.
But it has a huge overlook. So I'm real excited. And like Pastor Brian Bill says, I'm going to God's country.
Yeah. Well, take some pictures and send them. That'd be great.
Oh,
I will. You guys have a wonderful weekend and happy
Thanks.
birthday, Ken.
Thank you, Heidi. Appreciate
thanks,
it.
Heidi.
Safe
Thanks
trip.
for calling.
It is 7:12 at Moody Radio. Here's Michael W. Smith with Waymaker on Moody Radio. Good morning.
Well, that is a place to put on my list to go to.
There you go. My list
I
is
had
growing.
No idea there was that much up there.
Had no idea either.
I mean, although Wisconsin is beautiful.
It
I
is.
mean, up near Wisconsin Dells, just gorgeous too.
Mhm.
Everywhere I've been in Wisconsin, nice place to visit.
Yeah. I've actually, in the time that I've lived here in the past 15 years, I've been to Wisconsin twice, and both times was to pick up something that I purchased on eBay or whatever. And one time I had to go, it was would have been north of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, which is up a little ways. But I had to go up and I got a pump from an old dairy farm up there, and I built my own milking machine for my farm for milking goats and cows. And so I went up there to get this pump, and so we had to drive up there, and me and another guy just drove up and had a great time. It's beautiful up there, though. Past a bunch of cranberry farms
Oh, neat.
up there where they had the troughs where they grow the cranberries and everything in it. And I'd never seen one before. That was really cool.
That is neat.
And so, yeah.
And that's really so close to our area. You're only a couple hours
Yeah.
away, really. And like she said, that drive, at least I know the drive up to Galena and stuff, beautiful overlooks there.
Yeah.
If you go on 84 along the Illinois side, just some lovely vistas.
Yeah, very cool. So, all right. So, Jeremy, you can fill us in. So, is your brother playing in the band at the football game then?
Yeah, yep. My brother Jared is in the band, and they will be having a game. Though I think there's some restrictions where I think the students get 2 tickets to. You can get a ticket, one of 2 tickets, if you have a student. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
like
that
essentially,
they can
my
come and watch.
parents can go because Jared is in the band.
I got you.
But
Oh.
So the
yeah.
general public can't go? Is that what you're saying? Or is it-
I not if you don't have
Not if
one of
you're-
those. I think that's
Gotcha.
the way I understood it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
I
that's a
got you.
good way to do
But
it.
there is a lot of streaming options where
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the schools are making the games available online to watch or view.
Really?
Mhm.
I'll have to check that out.
Mhm.
I haven't been to a high school football game in many moons.
Oh, me neither. I always
Um,
went for the band because my kids were in the band.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds very familiar for my family too.
Not mine, but which is why I haven't been to a football game in a long time. I don't think I've been to a football game since I played in football. Maybe I have, maybe one or two. Yeah, it's been a long time though.
Mm-hmm. So Charlotte's also going to Big Daddy Weave this weekend, which is kind of
Yeah.
exciting that we're going to have an outdoor concert
Right?
on Saturday night right here in the Quad Cities. Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day tomorrow for it.
Yeah.
So thanking the Lord for that. And a lot of people getting together and praising. At our church, we're having a pie auction that I'm going to be part of
Okay.
for Pie Tanzania. We raise money for Bibles for the girls that attend
Pie
school
for
there.
pie.
Pie for pie.
I like it.
So
Very cool. There's Michael W. Smith with Waymaker on Moody Radio Quad Cities at 7:16, and we just sang that one this last Sunday in church. Been singing it. A lot of churches have been singing that one. Good song.
it is great song.
Yeah, and so we're talking about things that are going on this weekend for you. So maybe you have a special service or something you guys are doing this Sunday, or you're going to, I don't know, maybe you're doing an outside service or something like that. I know there's been some churches that have been doing some outside services,
Yep.
and so you could let us know
Good
about
plan.
that. What are your plans?
Give us a call, 800-221-9356. I mentioned this on our live stream, but our church is having an event where we're auctioning off some pies so that we can provide Bibles for girls that attend a school in Tanzania. A lot of those girls are Muslim, and so they each receive a Bible in their language and English because they also learn English in the
Okay.
school. And so
Very cool.
anyway, every year we have this event, so I'm making a pie today.
Yeah, what kind of pie are you making?
Praying it turns out. I'm making cherry pie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And Patrick got a hold of it. Said there's a place that he loves, and is it Hauber Meats in Dickeyville, Wisconsin? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Patrick. It's about 15 minutes from Dubuque on US 61. Lots of cheese. All right, very cool.
And he once said it's a gorgeous drive. It really is a nice drive up there. You should do that sometime. You've never been to Galena either.
No, I haven't. I know it.
Yeah. We got to get you.
Every time
Get
I
you
say
up
that,
there.
I feel guilty. Sorry, I haven't been there yet. I gotta go. I gotta go just so I can say I was there. Maybe I'll
Yes.
just drive there and turn around and say I was there. 7:18 at Moody Radio. Good morning.
Okay, so Sue is asking the name of the town that Heidi was talking about in Wisconsin where the Apple Barn,
Right, but I
Is
don't know if Sue is
located-
on the live stream or not. So
Oh,
we have
okay.
to say it on
Okay.
the air.
but it's Gaze Mills.
Gaze Mills. Yep.
Mhm. Okay, so Laura said we're having a whole lot of fun at their house. They're pulling down a ceiling in our basement and taking old knob and tube. Oh, that must be their
It's the electric.
electrical, yeah.
Mhm.
Woohoo! Have
Yeah.
fun, Laura.
Trade you. You can go bale my hay for me. How about that?
And my mother got on with the details about
Yeah,
tonight's
I just saw that.
football game with PV.
Okay.
Yeah, so what is it, Jeremy? Tell us.
Well, 2 vouchers will be provided per performer. So whether a football player, cheerleader, dance squad, band, then they use that to purchase tickets. No student sections, and the band member doesn't stay for pep band. If they don't do that, they have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Close.
I'm wondering, like in the pep band section, if they have to sit 6 feet apart from each other.
I don't know.
That makes sense. But if you get the stands and just put all the band members in one long line across the entire stadium stands,
Oh,
because you don't want them blowing on the back of another kid's head.
you know what? That is a great idea.
Jeremy thinks pretty deep about certain things like that. It's
I mean,
incredible.
That's a really good idea. Then they're blowing out into the field where
Yep.
nobody is, or
I mean, just
there's
players,
enough space.
but-
Yeah. I mean,
But they're most likely far enough away,
yeah, they're fine.
depending on the wind.
Touche.
If you're downwind and the wind is like from the west and you're on the
Get the drum majors to be in hazmat suits.
Well, they kind of are anyway. Got that big thing called a helmet.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you though, the morning weather today, it just makes it perfect for thinking about all these things we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's just so crisp out this morning.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe we're turning the corner towards a more, wonderful end to the year than the beginning. So
right. We can only hope.
think positive.
First 2 months were bad.
7:21. Ken and Deb here. We were just mentioning the Big Daddy Weave concert at QC Festival of Praise tomorrow night. And we do have the details on that on our community calendar, by the way, if you want to head there. But also some other events are on there, or we want you to post yours too.
That's right, and it's really simple. You hit submit an event after you go to moodyradio.org/Quad Cities, and then click on community calendar. Right there on the left-hand side, you can put your details in about the things that are happening in your church, or maybe you have something at your organization, or you're doing a fundraise or something like that. All those things are
Right.
really good to put on there. Let the community know so that they can get involved and join with you, and it's all free.
There you go. All right, so check it out at moodyradio.org/Quad Cities, and you can get the details on the concert and much, much more. Here's 10th Avenue North, Greater Than All My Regrets. News is next.
So looking forward to talking with Liz Ryan, because next weekend it's the Walk for Life.
That's right. So join us for that coming up here in just a couple minutes. By the way, if you did notice, I am wearing my Cubs shirt today.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
Well, the Cubs-Cardinals series again starts tonight.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
Charla. And so, but Cubs lost last night. I thought they were going to sweep the series with the Pirates, but they lost last night. But they start a weekend series with the Cardinals tonight, so it should be good.
Now, do you notice that there are no fans?
I mean, I do.
Okay.
When you're watching it, I mean, I don't when I'm listening to it.
Well, I mean,
Just saying. If I'm watching the game, yes. If I'm listening, no.
does it change the vibe, though? I mean,
I
as
don't-
far as the
I don't-
announcer
no.
vibe or the.
I actually enjoy listening to it on the radio.
Okay.
Better than watching the game. I mean, I like to watch the game for the action, and things like that. But when you listen to it, because they've got the piped-in crowd noise, and you can still hear the ball hitting the mitt and back the hit of the bat, and everything. And so you get some of the sound effects and stuff that goes along with it. For me, if you listen to it on the radio, it doesn't even sound any different than it would if they had bands. So I like it. I like listening to it on the radio. But what's really interesting is I heard. There was a game, the White Sox, the pitcher here recently threw a no-hitter, and the announcer for the opposing team didn't have a TV feed, because all the announcers are doing their play-by-play from their home stadiums.
Okay.
And so the announcer for the White Sox couldn't see the actual game to call it because they lost their TV feed.
Oh, no.
And so they were actually listening to the opposing team's coverage and then calling it delayed
Oh,
to get through
wow.
until they got their TV screens back, which
Wow.
was very interesting. He goes, it was the weirdest thing I've ever had to do. And so I thought that would be interesting.
Wow. To me, that makes me anxious just to think about being
Yeah.
in that position.
Yeah, it does.
That would be kind of frightening. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would not like that at
Well,
all.
before we go, thanks, Joe, for the happy birthday wish. Thanks for everybody for the birthday wish. And we appreciate it. And we'll talk to you. Well, I won't. I'm going to be off.
Yeah, have a wonderful week off with your family.
Thanks.
Enjoy, making memories and being together, and write everything down that you did so you can share with us when you get back.
Okay. All right. And you guys doing mid-morning show coffee break next
Yeah,
week.
coming
So,
up on Monday for Labor Day.
All right. Be
Have
with us.
Have a great weekend.